Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report for Tuesday, January 9, revealed that Sonny Corinthos had second thoughts about visiting Carly Spencer to give his condolences and thought maybe he should go, but she ran into his arms and held him. Once Carly led Sonny into Kelly's, he offered to help tell Donna Corinthos and Avery Corinthos about Bobby Spencer's passing. Although Bobby's relationship with Sonny was complex, he acknowledged to enjoying her bond with Carly and using it as positive motivation in his own relationship with Mike Corbin. Carly reminisced on how pleased she was to have Drew Kane's support because it had been a trying night. Sonny acknowledged that Nina Corinthos' arrival must have made it tougher. Carly tried to dodge the topic of Nina, but she told Sonny that she wanted him to be happy and was sorry if he wasn't. Once Carly noticed Sonny's bruised knuckles, he said he lost his anger and that it didn't help. Carly thanked Sonny for showing up and understanding her, so he urged her to lock up as he departed. Carly certainly locked the door behind Sonny and stared upward as she told Bobby that she loved her. At the Invader, Alexis Davis showed Gregory Chase photographs from their skydiving excursion and advised becoming certified so they could jump independently. Gregory had other items he wanted to cross off his bucket list instead, and basically simply wanted to talk about the lip lock, which he apologized for. Although Gregory thought Alexis was clever and easy on the eyes, he was sorry for putting her in that position and felt her half of it was a sympathy kiss. When Alexis balked, Gregory wondered if she would have kissed him back if he hadn't been unwell. Alexis couldn't answer based on hypotheticals as she couldn't alter what she knew about Gregory's sickness. In the end, Gregory realized he needed Alexis to continue his buddy and be his constant. At the PCPD, Dante Falconeri summoned Ava Jerome since Esme Prince had confessed to breaking in Windermere. Laura Collins tried to play mediator and hoped that Ava would hear Esme out so that they could perhaps keep this out of court. Esme revealed she broke in Windermere in hopes of revisiting the spot she was held captive and getting her memory restored. Ava questioned if it worked, but Esme insisted she was as lost as ever and felt regret for the break-in. After Ava concluded Esme would just receive a slap on the wrist anyhow, she told Dante that she wanted to press charges. Esme flipped out as Dante arrested her since Laura stated she'd go free. Laura tried to get through to Ava, who kept her position on letting Esme face repercussions. As a scared Esme was brought away in handcuffs, Laura looked concerned. At GH, Marshall Ashford blew angry at Stella Henry for not being upbeat enough about Curtis Ashford's operation. However, Marshall shared a private conversation with TJ Ashford and acknowledged Stella was just stating everything he was thinking. TJ downplayed the hazards and appeared like Curtis knew what he was doing, so Marshall eventually apologized to Stella. Stella maintained it was Oak, but she grew uneasy when Marshall brought up the spark between them and questioned her about it. Trina Robinson also confessed to Stella about her opportunity to study at the Sorbonne and how Spencer Cassadine agreed to come with her. Although Trina anticipated Stella would say she should stay in Port Charles and focus on family, Stella urged her to take advantage of this chance since Curtis had a strong support system. Meanwhile, a doctor chatted with Curtis and Portia Robinson about the experimental operation, which had been a success for 3 patients out of the 25 had been tried on. Portia felt apprehensive about those chances and the risks, but Curtis urged her to open up to him privately and insisted he wouldn't do it if they weren't on the same page. Curtis alluded at how even if it didn't work for him, the research could help someone else down the road. That's so Curtis insisted Portia and the rest of his family were the most important thing. Curtis nearly backed out of the treatment when the doctor returned, but Portia assured him that her husband was ready. As Curtis was wheeled to the operation room, he got plenty of support from Marshall, Stella, Trina, TJ, and Portia. In the OR, Curtis' medical team began working to potentially help him walk again. General Hospital spoilers claim Curtis' future is at jeopardy, so stay tuned for updates on if good news is developing. CDL is where you want to be for intriguing General Hospital spoilers, updates, and news, so stop here often for more GH scoop. Although that'll damage Robert and Diane's romance, they should be able to work through any challenges on the horizon. Meanwhile, Sonny will pine for Nina Corinthos, despite his anguish and wrath over her betrayal. Sunny still loves Nina deep down and will realize that it's not that easy to let her go. Of course, Nina will do plenty of moping since she'll feel like the town outcast who's lost everything that actually meant to her. We'll see Nina cope with some loneliness, so it should take her to Valentin Cassadine's door soon. Valentin and Nina indeed have a tale coming up that involves scheming together, so they may help each other try to heal their separate relationships. Even if Valentin doesn't see a way to reconciliation with Anna Devane, he may insist on helping Nina try to heal her romance with Sunny. While Sunny's coping with his conflicting feelings for Nina, he'll also have to cope with a complicated roommate scenario. Ava Jerome is staying with Sunny for the time being, so that'll lead to an interesting new vibe between them. As for Willow Corinthos, her marriage to Michael Corinthos will stay in limbo until she can decide out what's next. Willow can't just forgive and forget Michael's deception, especially since it's not the first time one of them has kept something huge under wraps. There's not a lot of honesty or communication in this marriage, so Willow's eyes have finally been opened to that truth. It'll require Willow to do some deep thinking about the state of her relationship. Drew Kane and Carly Spencer will also have differing ideas on how to deal with all the SEC informant turmoil. Carly will definitely detest her adversary even more now she knows Nina snitched, but that won't change much of anything for her. Now that Carly has lost Bobby Spencer, she won't want to focus on retribution or any other trifling concern that could deprive her of precious time with her family. That'll clash with vengeful Drew's course since it looks like he'll remain motivated to make Nina pay. At GH, we'll see the aftermath of Curtis Ashford's surgery and discover out whether his physicians are hopeful about the experimental method paying off. Curtis and his loved ones will definitely hope for positive news, but they may face a bit of a waiting game. Finally, Lois Cerullo will encounter a significant hurdle when it comes to her attempt to patch relations with Olivia Quartermain. General Hospital spoilers suggest Olivia and Lois will have to find a way to repair the damage eventually, so remain with us for updates on all the highs and lows. In fact, Heather could have many more crimes in her future. There's a good chance Heather is going to escape out of prison down the road and finally come to Esme's rescue when she needs it most. That takes us to Nicholas Cassadine's revenge scheme against Esme, which he's trying to carry out with a little help from Ava Jerome. Nicholas told Ava to come up with a pretext to throw a party and make sure Esme was there, but Ava merely followed her own retribution road by pressing charges over the Windermere break-in. However, Ava may eventually dismiss the charges, especially if Nicholas insists she has to think broader when it comes to exacting vengeance. It's also possible Esme will get out on bail, but the point is that Esme won't stay locked up for long. It would be odd for Nicholas to come up with an elaborate party revenge scheme for no cause. This sounds like one of those occasions where if a party gets mentioned, it's probably going to happen. Perhaps Ava could organize a celebration for Trina Robinson now that she's got great plans to study at the Sorbonne and enjoy some time in Paris with Spencer Cassadine. Whatever the case, the party that Nicholas is pushing could lay the ground for Esme's even worse downfall. Will that be when the truth comes out about Esme no longer being an amnesiac? GH teasers predict Esme will eventually have a major confrontation involving Spencer and Trina, which will bring some unexpected guests. Heather may crash the party and could even pick up her hook again, depending on how she wants to defend Esme this time around. It's evident that Heather loves Esme in her own twisted way, so now could be the perfect time for her to escape from prison and make a big impression by unleashing devastation on Port Charles. Esme appreciates having someone in her corner, so she should approve if Heather potentially shows up precisely when she's needed. Nicholas aims to take Esme down publicly and humiliate her with a vindictive plan, but Heather may help Esme turn the tables on him. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.